So when it comes to finesse fishing, every angler has heard of the Finesse TRD by Z-Man. But what you probably don't know is that we have an entire lineup of finesse baits that pair on the exact same Ned rig hooks that we designed around the TRD. So what I'm gonna do is break down a few different profiles and give you the scenarios where I would throw those over the TRD to give you a lot more options, because right now on the Z-Man website, TRD finesse baits are 20% off. Not just this bait, but the baits that I'm gonna talk about right now. So a couple of my favorites other than the TRD is going to be the TRD Craws and the TRD Gobies. These are two profiles that play for me coming from a northern angler's perspective when I'm fishing around deep, clear water crayfish. There's so many fisheries where the predominant forage is small crayfish, and so you get those small pinchers on there made of elastec so they stand up, and it just absolutely dominates smallmouth. Same thing if you're around Great Lakes, that goby is killer. When you're around small bait fish like this that are on the bottom, specifically the Great Lakes, it is a dynamite profile when those fish are up shallow, dragging it on a drop shot. When they're keying in on gobies, that little paddle tail is absolutely dynamite. We even have small creature baits in the TRD lineup. This is the TRD Hogs, and it basically takes everything that you love about a creature bait and makes it finessey. You have small appendages on the side, you have these two small pinchers up there. It sort of looks like a Helgermite, but it has a lot more action when I'm trying to fish around a group of fish or I'm just trying to draw that bite, because this is gonna have all kinds of movement underneath the water, and it's gonna allow me to get more bites when those fish are really finicky. The last one I'm going to talk about is the TRD Fatties. We have this Fatties lineup from a Mag Fatties all the way down to this little Fatties, just because it is a small but powerful little worm. And you can see even when I'm holding it here, that pinch point in the middle allows that tail to have a ton of action. So if I'm on a great offshore bite and I'm throwing a big shaky head and all of a sudden they stop, or if I'm fishing for a group of fish and they stop eating a big shaky head, bang, I'm gonna pick up this little guy because it has the same action in that worm, but just a smaller size, and it's gonna allow me to throw something at those fish that they have not seen. So these are just a few examples of our TRD lineup. Head on over to the Z-Man website right now. Again, all TRD baits are 20% off. Get yours today.